So I started playing games like Curse of the Dead Gods, Dead Cells, roguelike games in general. I like it. I like the concept. I like how it works. I like how challenging it is. And then while searching for a new game, because I already beat Dead Cells and I already played too much of Curse of the Dead Gods, I don't really like it anymore. And then I searched up for a brand new game. I was like, oh, let me just check it out. Some games that are roguelike, that are like fun to play and stuff like that. And then I found this game. This game is called RoboQuest, which is just an FPS roguelike game. And I was like, dang, this is crazy because I like roguelikes and I like FPS games. So like it matched perfectly. And I'm just gonna give a review on it because why not? So this is my review. So the story of the game is not really important in the game. You care more about how you play the game or about the gameplay and stuff like that. But if you really care about the story, it's not that bad. It's actually pretty decent. It's about this robot that Max found. Max is the female, like she's not really the protagonist, but she's the one that helped the protagonist kind of, because the protagonist wouldn't be the protagonist because if she wasn't there. But she was walking, trying to find some piece, like some parts, so she can build stuff, and she just found the robot there. She programmed it, made it alive, and now you're controlling the robot. And the main plot about everything is that you are trying to find the person controlling the bad robots, which is called the bad bots in the game. Pretty creative in my opinion. But that's basically it. You're just trying to find the guy that's creating it. It's pretty cool. Every time you beat a boss, it just shows you like a little cutscene showing about magazines and stuff like that. It's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. But I myself don't really like stories, so it didn't really matter to me that much if it's bad or good. But the gameplay is just awesome in my opinion. Now about gameplay, it's a complete different story. Gameplay nails it. Gameplay it's insanely fluid, super fun, super entertaining. It's just super good. It's just so satisfying also. Because every single gun has its own trait, has its own ability, has its own way of using it. Like, there's shotguns, but there's also energy shotguns. There's also fire shotguns, and there's different type of weapons also. Like, you can play as submachine guns, shotguns, rifles, snipers, rocket launchers, grenade launchers, laser beam weapons, which are super overpowered in my opinion. They're just so good. They're really good actually, seriously. And they're all balanced. He can make them all be balanced. Even though some of them are overpowered, they're still balanced. Because like, for example, the laser beam weapon. You can use it, it's very good. It does a lot of damage, but it overheats super fast. Like I'm gonna use it, I can use it for like, imagine this is not the real seconds, but like I use it for 3.5 seconds, then it will overheat, and then I'll have to wait a second so it like comes back to its normal, then I can use it again. It is still pretty good, but it's also balanced, because they gotta balance it out. Like the shotguns, there are no automatic shotguns. They're semi-auto shotguns, but not automatic. Like straight up, just like there's no automatic shotguns. It's not that hard to explain. The assault rifles are really good for close range, but not good for long range. The snipers, long range and close range, and some snipers don't even have aim, but like doesn't have a scope. But that doesn't really matter, because the game doesn't really care about it because they put a crosshair and you can see everything normally. So the game tries to make you push itself. It tries to make you go as fast as you can throughout the levels and try to beat the most amount of bosses until you beat the game. And at the end of every single level that you go through, it shows your score and how long it took you to finish the level, which is pretty cool. Which is pretty fun. It just shows you if you are improving or not. You just keep getting better and better. So the main character. you can quote unquote customize it. It's not really customizing it, you're just changing the ability it has, which is 4 abilities. Really simple, really fun. Each ability has its own main ability and its side ability. Like the one that I use the most is the commander. He's really good. I recommend it. But what he does is the main ability is he shoots rockets. That's all he does. He shoots rockets, and rockets does area damage, of course. You know, overall pretty good. And then there's also the ability, the side ability, which is when you do a melee attack. Every time you do a melee attack, it uses a shotgun. Like he shoots a shotgun. Your arm turns into a shotgun, and you shoot bullets. And it's basically that. Just every single ability has its own different thing. Like there's a ninja ability, which the main ability just make you invisible, and the side ability, your knife damage is increased, protection, and the mechanic. For abilities. And you can also customize your base, because where you start at is your base. You start there, then there's like the middle part is where you can choose if you want to join the game, and there's also stuff around it that you can upgrade it and make it better. So you can upgrade it to get more weapons. You can upgrade it to the weapons that you get has more damage. You could upgrade that you can have more ammo, even though ammo is infinite. But like I'm talking about the magazine ammo. You can upgrade it so you can have more shield. You can upgrade to have more health. You can upgrade stuff there so you can make your game easier in a way, Yeah, that's basically it. The game's really solid, very good gameplay, very good story, super fun. I really recommend it. It's only $19.99 on Steam, $20. Not really that expensive compared to the games now, because like Call of Duty, it's $60 if you want to get the game, and then you're gonna download it, and then you're gonna have Call of Duty, and if you buy Vanguard, you're gonna have Vanguard and Call of Duty Warzone, which is gonna be 180 gigabytes, which is not the case with this game. Also, this game is only $20, and it's only, I think it's 8 gigabytes of storage. It's not that much, so it's a win-win, because the game's worth the money, and it's also worth in your computer. It's not gonna take all your memory like most of the games now. Pretty good. But overall, the game's super good. I would give a 9.5 out of 10, because the only thing that is missing there is the story. In my opinion, the story is not really good, but I don't care. So other people can say that the game's lower because they like the story, but I don't really care about the story, so in my opinion it's just 9.5. And I really recommend you to play it. If you are trying to find an FPS game that is fun and very easy to understand, you could play this game. The name is RoboQuest. Again, like I said in the beginning, only $20. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching. This is just a very basic review. Have a great day.